Welcome to Vermontitude, a collaborative effort between Great Eastern Radio, the Brattleboro Reformer, and BCTV to bring you the stories behind the stories on the topics you want to learn more about. Because there's always more, so there'll always be Vermontitude. Hosted by me, Peter Fish Case. Welcome to Vermontitude. New episodes drop every Tuesday and can be found by going to Vermontitude.com, Reformer.com, Brattleboro.tv, and locally on Comcast Channel 1078. We come to you from our studios at the Innovation Box on Landmark Hill. I'm Peter Fish Case, and each week I cover the topics that are of concern to Windham County and the towns that reside within its borders. Today, we've got sort of a new one. Windham County's Got Talent. It's an event that is put on by the Reformer and some sponsors, which we'll mention in a moment, and kind of showcases local talent. Here to get it all started off are Lylah and Jordan from the Reformer performing their rendition of Greensleeves. Go.
Oh, so sorry. You put me on the spot for a Monday morning.
There we go.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. No, I think it's this is a fun event. You've been doing it for how many years now?
It's our 7th year of doing this event, and it actually is one of the funnest events we do. Most of our events are just heavy on the logistics. And this is one that between the Latches and BCTV, they do the heavy lift. They actually make us look like we're running a professional talent show with real staging, real equipment, real sound panels, and some really great talent. So why it's a great event for me personally, I get to see some of the coolest acts that I've seen around this area live. I sit in the front stage. I get to kind of just watch the thing and not have to do a heavy lift on it. And it's an absolutely fantastic time. And
it pulls in a lot of regional talent, correct?
It does. We get people from all over Windham County and surrounding areas.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the process. Lylah, can you speak to it at all? Because right now you're trying to let folks know, which is why we're here, that they can perform. And what's that process look like?
Yeah, the auditions are open, and we would love any kind of talent from singing, dancing, comedians. If you're play instruments or in a band, circus acts, really anything. And you can submit your talent admission or audition by going to reformer.com/got-talent.
Okay. And do you upload a video?
Yeah, there's a short form you fill out and you submit a bio with a headshot and also an example of what you're going to be doing. And the sample that you send in doesn't necessarily need to be your act for the event. It's just a way for us to see a sample of what you're going to be doing.
Yeah. So, much in the way was America's Got Talent or any one of those, they kind of come in, they perform a song that they feel is going to get them into the running.
Absolutely.
And then you guys take it from there.
Yep.
All right. So in all the years that you've been doing this, got a favorite act that stands out?
I really like the circus acts. We've had some really good singers though.
Yeah.
And really good dancers.
I have one from the very first one we did 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of morphed into a lot of singing that's been really popularized with The Voice and Got Talent. In the first year, those shows weren't quite as prevalent, and we just had this wide array of talent. One of them that stood out to me since you asked, Peter, was a young fella, probably 14, 15 years old, who was able to recite Pi verbatim in sequential order. It's behind him on a screen, so the audience can see that he's actually staying true to the formula of pi. He can't see it. And anybody in the audience could shout out their birth date, and he would tell you what day of the week it was. So we had somebody live next to him on Google, fact-checking this as it went on. So as this kid's 3.14, and he's going on and on and on, people are just shouting out, February 2nd, in 1972. And he's going with pi, and he'll say, it was Thursday. Lo and behold, 100% of the time accurate without one blip in him reciting pi. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was insane.
So that wasn't just talent. That was just a prodigy.
Yeah.
But it shows the kind of things that people can audition for. It doesn't need to be just purely singing and dancing and bands performing. That's great, and it seems to be kind of the main course. But there's a lot of nuances to what you could come up on stage and do.
The skill-based stuff is what we're really...
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
Skill-based. Yep.
So you say pie, I think apple. And
Listen, I saw you salivating when I said pie.
It's that time of the year.
This was the mathematical formula that never ends.
Yeah. So, again, So any kind of talent is really what we're sort of looking for here, or what you guys are looking for.
Yep.
Do you lean one more towards the other? What makes a better audience experience for all this?
I mean, I think people who are just engaging and can kind of engage the audience. It's always cool to see young talent, right? Is that people who typically are youth, they're kind of reserved, it's a little bit shy. I go up on stage just when we're getting things set up and I look out at the hundreds of people that are sitting out there and it's intimidating. And then you have somebody miking you up and wiring you and, BCTV is filming and the staff of Latches is there, your friends or family are there. So it can be intimidating. It's great practice for somebody who does want to get onto a professional stage. So I think that's really cool. What's also unique about this is that we have sponsors who help put this on. Obviously, this is kind of heavy lift, and we need the help of our community sponsors. We've got some great ones: Brattleboro Subaru, Brattleboro Area Realty, and our third is Full Flex. Thank you. We do need another community sponsor. So if any business out there is listening to this, wants to get involved, wants to reach the over 2,000 people who watch this live on BCTV, the over 1,500 who watch this live off of our Reformer Facebook page, and the hundreds of friends and family as well as participants. If you want to get in front of that audience and be part of this great show, it's affordable, it's effective, and you can reach out to us here at the Reformer. That would be advertising at reformer.com. You can reach out and ask how you can be part of this. So the judges are actually part of the sponsors. So we have 4 judges up on stage, and the audience makes up the 5th vote. So between their electronic devices, live when they're there, or a physical ballot that we have at the show, you can fill out who your favorites are. You can put that together. At the end, we take this all in. We do a quick little count up on it, and that's who we decide who wins first. And for the last year, 2nd and 3rd place, we recognize as well.
Okay. All right. So again, if you this is something that you want, you're supporting the arts in a way,
absolutely,
right?
Yeah, and that's what we're known for, right? Southern Vermont, culture, arts, entertainment. It's a big piece of what makes up Windham County and Southern Vermont. So this is a good way to give people a platform to do that and give audience here a way to look at it.
All right. Let's just recap some of the information. When is the event itself?
It is January 22nd.
All right.
At the Latches.
At the Latches. Starts at 6:30.
Okay. And if they want to kind of come and perform, is there a cutoff?
January 16th. Friday, January 16th.
Okay. So,
a little bit more time.
Yep.
A little bit of time.
And the winner, the grand prize winner, does win $1,000.
Oh,
$1,000 prize. Yes.
Yep.
Should have led with that.
I know. The lost leader. Completely lost in this one. Yeah.
And I do have to say, too, that all of the participants every year, it's so awesome to see them to come together and be so supportive of each other, like backstage. And they become friends.
Yeah, it's good camaraderie
from this.
for sure.
And it's really awesome to see how they support each other. They cheer each other on. And it's really awesome. It's amazing. I love seeing it. So
for more information, Lylah, throw out that website again.
To audition, it's reformer.com/guttalent.
Yeah. All
and
right.
For any information regarding sponsorship or just more information about the event, you can email advertising@reformer.com.
All right. Guys, good luck. It's a super fun event. And we'll see you there.
You will. Very good. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.